The rowing machine is probably one of the best bits of cardio equipment in the gym or even in your home gym. But unless you know exactly what's going on the screen, you could be up shit creek without a paddle. Hi, it's Rob Elford, the fitness and mindset coach, and today I want to talk about the rowing machine and how basically to get the most from it. So the most important thing on the rowing machine, first of all, is technique, but I'm not going to go over that today. Again, your gym instructors, your fitness instructors, your personal trainers should be able to talk you through that, and I'll do a video on it a little bit later on. But what I try and focus on today is exactly what's going on the screen as you are rowing. So many people choose to ignore what's on that screen and just look at the elapsed time, and that's it. They don't use any of the other numbers. Actually, if you knew a little bit about what those numbers meant, you can get a lot more from your workout. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up and we're going to have a little look and see exactly what's on there. So I'm going to get rowing and I'm going to put it onto the main screen. So again, this is where the numbers are at their very biggest. This is where we have essentially 4 rows, and the 4 rows have the time at the top. They have your per 500 meter time there, which is the very, very large number, which is why this one is actually very important, and it's the one that most people choose to ignore or just ignore. The third line down is obviously the amount of meters you've covered, and in the bottom left hand corner you have the strokes per minute. So with the strokes per minute, that is a very, very simple gauge. That's how many times you are pulling that handle in towards your stomach and away per minute. Obviously the elapsed time is very, very simple. How long you've been rowing. The meters, very, very standard. How far you have rowed. But the most important one there is your per 500 meter time, and that's basically a gauge of exactly how fast you are going and how much effort essentially you're really putting in. So when we look at that, we're trying to get that number as low as possible and try and sustain it as low as possible. Okay, obviously depending on what you're training for, but ultimately for the normal person in the gym, we want to try and get that number nice and low. So how long it takes us to complete 500 meters. Now this number wants to be in line also with your strokes per minute, because there's a couple of different ways that you're actually able to row, and it's all about efficiency of stroke. So let's have a little look. I could quite happily row at, let's say, around about 145 per 500 meters. So in that big box, we have 1 minute 45 for 500 meters. But if we look at the bottom left-hand corner where we have the strokes per minute, which is obviously really important as well, we can have a very, very high number of strokes per minute, or we can have a very, very low number of strokes per minute and still maintain the same pace. Now obviously, if we're managing to hit a 145 per 500 meters with a very, very low stroke rate, it means our efficiency, our power on every single stroke is obviously very high, because we're going pretty quickly for only a few strokes. Now what a lot of people do, and a lot of times I see in the gym, is people going absolutely hell for leather on these things, but they're not actually getting very far very quick. The efficiency of their stroke is very, very poor. They might be hitting a 145 per 500, but the way they're doing that is they might be putting in 40, 50 strokes in a minute. So again, what we're looking to always try and do in every single aspect of your workout is to improve the efficiency. So if you improve the efficiency, you increase the intensity and take down the amount of time you're actually spending in the gym, which is obviously of massive benefit to you. Because we don't want to spend the whole life in the gym at all. We want to get in there, get the workout done, and get back out again. So next time you jump on the Concept 2 rower, have a good little look at the screen and making sure your per 500 meter time is as low as it can be, but also look at your stroke rate. Make sure that's nice and low, nice and powerful, so you're getting the most from every single workout you do on the rower.